Hi, welcome to the circle class. You don't even need a cookie cutter for this. You could use a cup if you don't have one on hand. I'm excited to show you step by step on how to make this beautiful design. For this class, you'll need white, black, brown, red, dark green, and light green. And optional are gold pearls. You'll outline the cookie with your piping consistency. Then you'll grab your white flooding consistency. You'll start around the edges and then work your way in with that flooding consistency. Grab your boo-boo stick and make your small circles to drag the icing to the edges. While the frosting is still wet, grab your dark green piping icing and you'll draw dots in a circle around the cookie. And then you'll grab your light green piping icing and do the same and fill in those spaces in between the dark green with some little dots. Get your boo-boo stick and you're going to put the boo-boo stick in one of the dots and then you're going to drag the boo-boo stick through all of the dots in a circle. I went around twice just to give it a good wreath look. So once it was dry and it started to harden, I went ahead and used my dark green piping frosting and I went around the wreath making small angled lines going in the same direction all the way around the wreath to make that pine texture. Then grab your light green piping icing and you'll do the same thing. Draw those angled lines on both sides of the line, going in the same direction, to create a little more dimension with another color. Once you're done with that, you'll grab your red piping frosting and draw 3 little dots for the berries. If there are any holes or you need to add some extra berries, go ahead. Be as creative as you'd like. And now you have an adorable wreath cookie. Now we're going to work on our gingerbread. So grab your brown piping frosting and you're going to outline the edge. Once that's done, grab your brown flooding frosting and you'll start around the outer edges and then work your way into the center. Grab that boo-boo stick, make the small circles, and drag the icing to the edge. to add the details, grab your white piping frosting, and we're going to draw that icing look to the gingerbread. You can add more squiggles on that if you want. Make it your own. Be as creative as you'd like. Grab your black piping frosting and you'll add 2 oval eyes. Get your white piping frosting once more. For the smile, I started on one end, pointed down, went up and over, a big swoop, and then back up, and added 2 hearts with red piping frosting. Next, we're going to work on the snowman cookie. So grab your white piping frosting and outline your cookie. Next, you'll grab your white flooding frosting, and once again, you'll follow that frosting along the outer edges and work your way to the center. Grab that boo-boo stick and make the small circles to drag the icing to the edge. If the icing isn't spreading enough, just give it a tap on your table. Next, grab your black piping frosting and you're going to pipe 2 dots for the eyes, and then you'll also pipe dots in a U shape for the smile. Grab your red piping consistency, and I piped 2 little hearts for the cheeks. If your heart isn't perfect or just the way you want it, use your boo-boo stick to get it to the shape that you'd like. For his nose, you're going to get your white piping frosting and you're going to do a sideways triangle. Go ahead and fill in the triangle with the piping frosting and you'll let that dry. With a paintbrush, I added metallic food paint. You can find this at your local baking supply store. Use a paintbrush that you've never used for anything else, and now you have a cute snowman. Next, we're going to work on our elf cookie. So grab your dark green piping frosting and you're going to outline your cookie. Next, grab your dark green flooding frosting, and again, you're going to follow that outline and work your way into the center. Grab your boo-boo stick and make those small circles to drag the icing to the edges. For the details, grab your red piping icing, and I did just 3 V's to add the elf's collar, and then you'll connect it by drawing a line along the top of the cookie. To create some extra support, draw a little squiggly line and then grab your black piping frosting to create the buttons. Get your red flooding frosting and go ahead and fill in that collar. Again, start on the outside and work your way in. Grab your boo-boo stick and fix any edges that are sticking out, or drag any frosting that you need to the edges. Grab your red piping icing and you're going to add 3 dots to the edge of his collar. You can keep these red, or I added 3 gold pearls. It's whatever you'd like for the final look. Use that boo-boo stick to push the pearls into place. And there you have 4 simple circle designs.